And we're back. Another weekly edition of the Adam Cohen Coach's Corner. Coach, welcome. How are you?
I'm great.
All right. Well, 1-1 week for the Owls last week. Started off with a victory at home against St. Anselm, and then a tough 1-goal loss on the road at Chenille on Saturday.
Yep.
Let's start off with the St. A's game. Aside from a little weather delay there for a bit, it seemed like everything went pretty smoothly from your end, certainly in terms of the result.
Great to get a first conference win. Wins in the Northeast 10 Conference are hard to come by, and for us to be able to get a 3-0 win, the shutout at home, great result. So Vic Condi scored that game, Vic Bonatti and Bree Casey. So it's just a great Northeast 10 Conference win, and we're glad, and we're certainly happy to finish with a shutout.
You go up to Southern New Hampshire on Saturday. They get the early lead. You answer with the tying goal, and then about 2 minutes later, they go back in front for the eventual game-winning goal. Just give us your take on Saturday's performance.
Yeah, to go up to Southern New Hampshire, and they are a good program, well coached, good players, organized. We felt really good, Mike, about our game plan going in. Our girls came out and they started very, very well, executing the game plan. We did go down first, as you mentioned, but we were able to come back early in the second half and score. Caroline Stottle did what she does. She scored a goal, gets us even, and then, as you mentioned, very short time after that, we conceded. So, and we could, we were chasing the game at that point. Had good opportunities. I would say Carrie DiBiase played very well that game. Caroline Peterson for sure stand out as a center back. So we had some bright spots. At the end of the day, I would say that we had quite a bit of the ball in front of their goal at different times in the game, Mike. And moving forward, we'd like to see if we can create more chances when we have the ball in that part of the field. And we did, concede 2 goals, and the goals that were conceded really were preventable. Full credit to them, but they were preventable goals. So we want to focus on what we can control and prevent those goals moving forward.
You've talked a lot in our previous sessions here about taking care of your team, taking care of your house. And with that said, 3 losses recently by 1 goal.
Yeah.
Are you seeing anything either during the course of the game or on film? Any either tactics or identifiable characteristics that you feel that you guys can make adjustments on in order to turn those 1-goal losses into either draws or victories?
Yeah, we do. So we look quite a bit at the film, and we have a lot of eyes on that, and we're trying to analyze everything we can to put the players in a position to be successful. Really, we have a quality team, and we are getting the ball in places where we can be successful, but we really not have to be take care of the details in how we execute when we're in those situations, and we'll be very specific with the players on that. And then defensively, it's really just a consistent effort to make sure that we are doing what's expected and limiting options and limiting space. Again, the players are going to have all the information, and then then what it comes down to is execution in certain situations. So we'll make sure that the players have all that information.
Now, the win last week was the 200th in program history, and that's certainly a very notable milestone. And there's another milestone that you'll celebrate this weekend on Saturday, the 20th anniversary of Southern Connecticut Women's Soccer. Can you give us a little bit of insight into what you have planned and what to expect here on Saturday?
Yeah, you bring up 2 things that are closely correlated. The 200th win of the program last week, that involved not just the players that are here now, but a lot of people that came before us, a lot of coaches that came before us. Coach OBrien started the program 20 years ago. He did a great job at the first part of the program and getting it up and running and creating a high standard. And that piggybacks right into the 20th anniversary event that we're going to have at our game this weekend, where we hope to have as many alum come back, specifically alum that were here and started the program, many years ago. And Coach OBrien, he's coaching at Fairfield now, and he has a 4 o'clock game, so he'll shoot up right after that. So he'll be here. Some of the other former coaches, some of the other former players. So we really want to get everybody together on the same field to celebrate the current program, celebrate the people that started the program and made it what it is, and then also certainly the future of the program.
Coach, last question for you. Pace will come to town here, and you'll entertain the Setters coming up here tomorrow night. Usually close games with them in the series. What are you expecting out of Pace as they visit Gestow?
They're gonna be fast, athletic, tough. They'll put us under pressure for sure. They're dangerous on restarts. They're dangerous playing forward, running at you. So we're gonna have our hands full with Pace for sure. We'll certainly try to have everything in place for our girls to be prepared, and then hopefully we'll be able to execute on the day.
All right, Coach. Good luck this week on the field. Good luck with the festivities on Saturday. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week with our weekly spot here on the Adam Cohen Coach's Corner. Coach, thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, have a great week, everyone.